Welcome back to Old Trafford. Marcus Rashford. It is official. Barcelona with 5 days left of their option period to take out the £26 million to buy Marcus Rashford to make it a permanent deal have said no. Barcelona will not be taking Marcus Rashford next season. Is this the biggest slap in the face for Marcus Rashford yet in his whole career? His Barcelona career is over just as it's getting started. Double winner and fantastic performance for Barcelona last season with 28 goal involvements in all competitions, starring in Champions League games, scoring the winning goal in El Clasico, which clinched the title. But Barcelona have said no to Marcus Rashford. They would rather have Anthony Gordon and rate Anthony Gordon £70 million more than what Marcus Rashford is. It's crazy, isn't it? When you put it all like that, it is staggering how Barcelona have not, with the way that this market is so inflated. And bear in mind, this is a Barcelona side that have just had a bid in excess of €100 million rejected for Julian Alvarez. You've got Marcus Rashford in his prime, who has just given Barcelona them numbers this season, sat on the bench and given them numbers. And all it would take to take Marcus Rashford was £26 million. I know his wages were higher. He was willing to drop his wages. And just to make it clear here in this, I'm not defending Marcus Rashford here, but I feel like he has got ahead of himself. He thought he was bigger than what he was. He thought he was better than what he was. And he has been used, spat back out, and kicked down the bleeding road by Barcelona here. They have treated him, I feel, like a pawn who was expendable. This is where Marcus Rashford's career is. This is what it's come to. If this isn't the biggest reality check for a single professional footballer, then I don't know what is. He needs to take a good, long, hard look at what is going on here in his career, because Barcelona, I think, here have taken the mick out of him. I really do. And everybody knows my opinion on Marcus Rashford. I think he has been used and abused, and he is surplus to requirements clearly at Barcelona, and they really don't care how they treat their players. If you're not part of the fabric and you're not one of these players that has been either bought in or come through their academy, you are not worth anything to them. And now Marcus Rashford is looking for another football club. This, for Manchester United, is actually fantastic news, because Marcus Rashford will come back to pre-season now. United will look to try and sort something out before pre-season starts for Marcus Rashford. I don't think they'd want the bomb squad scenario happening again like it did last season with the likes of Jadon Sancho, Anthony Garnacho, Marcus Rashford. You know, the scenario that was there last summer. Manchester United are in a position here where they want to sell Marcus Rashford. There is reportedly no avenue back for him, either through Michael Carrick. It's a decision that's been made above Michael Carrick's head anyway. Even if he had an opinion and wanted Rashford back, a lot of people would say Man United need a left-sided winger. They need a left-sided attacking player. And you've got a Manchester lad there who used to love Manchester United, who is there now at the club for no more than what they're already paying out right now on the books. But he has done, obviously, with this Manchester United board and what's happening, there is a lot that's happened. There's a lot that happened with Ruben Amorim, and obviously bridges have been burned. I personally, as a football fan of Manchester United, don't want Marcus Rashford back. I want the right type of attitude there, and everything that happened behind the scenes and the trouble that was caused with Marcus Rashford. I think Man United are making the right decision here. It's an easy option to keep Marcus Rashford, but United have moved past that now. This all comes down to Marcus Rashford. The whole story is about him and his career and where he moves next. Because if he wants to go to a big club, he's going to be sat there on the bench like he was at Barcelona. Bayern Munich are interested in him. He's going to be sat on the bench at Bayern Munich if he goes there. And he may think that that's the type of club that his stature and what he is as a footballer deserves and where he should be. He's got a very high opinion of himself, and so have his representatives, as we have seen in the past as Man United fans. So realistically, looking at Marcus Rashford right now, where does Rashford go? Before we move forward with the rest of this story, I want to show you something which has genuinely upgraded my football setup. If you're like me, a football fan who wants to hear the crowd, hear the crystal clear commentary, and have that whole atmosphere in your living room, then listen to this. WIM is a speaker enhancement system that you simply just connect via Bluetooth, which turns your old speakers into the best surround sound that you can hear. One of the best features on this system is the dialogue enhancement. Just take a listen to this clip here of me watching the Champions League final and tell me you can't hear the difference.
Straight into Dembele. The back he's got over. He's given the penalty. He's given the penalty.
To make things even simpler, the WIM Lite sound quality is best experienced through Wi-Fi, and the enhancement is all controlled off the app, not your original sound control remote. So if you want to bring more of that match day experience to your living room, be ready for the World Cup, never miss a VAR call or what's being said on the pitch, then check out WIM in the top of this description. Check that link out there for all the latest offers on their website. You've got to look at Aston Villa, Chelsea, Spurs, all of these teams. I think it's set up perfectly for him to go to Aston Villa. If I was Marcus Rashford right now, I would be giving Unai Emery a ring and saying, is there a deal? Can we come? Because Morgan Rogers is leaving Villa. He's going to go for 90 to 100 million quid. Villa will then have the money to make a replacement signing. It's teed up for him. Marcus Rashford had a great time under Unai Emery, and I'm finding myself here trying to find a place for Marcus Rashford. A tiny little bit of me feeling sorry for the player being used the way that Barcelona have done, but sometimes you get what you deserve in football. And this is, I think, where Marcus Rashford is right now. Go to where you are appreciated and loved, in your opinion, because he was all too thankful to the likes of Unai Emery, Thomas Tuchel, Hansi Flick, all of them clubs that they represent as well. Everybody but Manchester United. And he has actually taken Barcelona off his bio now. So maybe he has seen the situation that's unfolded here and realised what's actually happened, because they have realistically just used Marcus Rashford here and then gone for the next best shiny thing and spent more money. I think it is a little bit disrespectful from Barcelona and their hierarchy to Rashford and to Manchester United. And Manchester United have done well here in not buckling. Now, the report from Romano has actually said, because he was the one that broke it earlier on, as well as many other accounts as well. From what Romano has said, Barcelona will not pay the €30 million buy option clause for Marcus Rashford, which is expiring in 5 days. Rashford formally set to return to Manchester United, but Barca remain open to new solutions like another loan deal. Barca are open to discuss again if United open the doors. Manchester United will not open the doors for Marcus Rashford to move back to Barcelona. The deal was set, and that's what every single report in and around Manchester United is coming back with and has been coming back with for weeks now. It is not going to happen. Rashford needs a new club. That's what I want to ask everybody in the chat, actually. Where do you think Marcus Rashford should go when he comes back from Barcelona? Because that's happening now. It's all official. So where is Marcus Rashford's next move? Should he try moving abroad, or should he come back to the Premier League? Does the Bundesliga suit him? The latest from Bayern Munich is that they will pay Manchester United's valuation of 34 million quid. That's still not a lot, but 8 million more than what they would have got from Barcelona. So United are too happy to accept that. It's the wages of Marcus Rashford that are going to be the problem. This is why Aston Villa, I feel, will be the best place for him. This is my opinion alone. I want to get your opinions on this. Villa can afford the fee. Villa can afford his wages. They paid around about 85% of his wages when he went on loan to them a couple of seasons ago. So we know that that is there while they're in Europe. And of course, they're in the Champions League. So that money is there. They just need to sell somebody like Morgan Rogers to balance the books and meet the financial fair play rules that they broke before. And then they can bring someone in a bit cheaper. When you look at it, they could have Rashford in, Morgan Rogers out, and they've saved themselves 50 plus 60 million there and still got a player in that position who is used to playing in the Premier League and in Europe, in the Champions League. It's set up perfect for Marcus Rashford to go back to Unai Emery and Barcelona and say, let's go again. Let me know what you think, but that is the official news and breaking news this lunchtime. Marcus Rashford is no longer a Barcelona player, and Manchester United will not be selling him back at any cut price to Barcelona. He needs a new club. Where does he go? Get your comments in below. Make sure that you do hit that like button if you're enjoying the videos. And of course, make sure you subscribe here to Adam FC, and I'll see you all in the next one.